Hey everyone, this is Video Game Lover here, and since I did my Sega Game Gear collection video, I decided why not I do my Game Boy collection video, showing you guys all my Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. So let's begin with the systems. So first of all, this is my modded Game Boy Color that's backlit. And I'm able to play, Game Boy Color games. But backlit screen. The reason why I did this is because I don't like to play Game Boy games on my SP because they stick out like a sore thumb. So that's why I decided to mod the Game Boy Color, and I absolutely love this game. And here's one of the games I have. Mortal Kombat 2 for the Game Boy. A really good version, surprisingly, considering, it's Game Boy. So really cool. Here is one of my favorite Game Boy games, Operation C. It's Contra. Love this game a lot. One of my favorites. Now this is my grand possession. This is my modded Flame Red Game Boy Advance SP. That's backlit. I have a black SP with the backlit screen, and I decided to swap it with the Flame Red. And I can't believe it's been 5 years since I did this, and man, do I love the Flame Red. And the game is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, which is a really good version. So yeah. And last but not least, this is my brother's original Game Boy Advance from 2001, and I have no idea why on earth is it so yellow. It works, but it's so yellow. Don't understand that. But anyways, let's get right to the games. We have Super Mario Land. Oh, these Game Boy cases are a little bit tougher to open. There we go. The original Super Mario Land. Classic game. Not my absolute favorite Mario game, but I enjoy it. But this one here, though, Super Mario Land 2, this game is awesome. I absolutely love Super Mario Land 2. This is such a great game. One of my all-time favorites, Pokemon Blue. This is my original copy I've had for the longest time. Love this game so much. Never forget when I first beat it. Here's another of my childhood favorites, Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan. Very easy game, but I love it. Looney Tunes, a pretty decent platforming game by Sunsoft, but man, can the last level be really annoying. The Game Boy port of Killer Instinct, which is pretty good, believe it or not. And Tiny Toons Bab's Big Break. This is actually a really good game. I really enjoy this. I actually prefer this over the NES games. One of the few Game Boy Color games I have, Turok Rage Wars. Okay, over the head. I'll do that game a little bit later. Over the head, shooting game. I have Link's Awakening, but unfortunately the battery is completely dead, and the piece of the battery is completely broken. So there's no way of me to ever play that game, get a new battery. I got a couple more here. Solar Striker, one of the first shmups on the Game Boy. Pretty decent game. Here is Wario Land, Super Mario Bros. Land 3, which is really good. Very good game. We have Nemesis for the Game Boy. It's, Gradius. It's a really good game. I really enjoy, though, this game, Gradius Interstellar Assault. This is a really good game. And one thing I was surprised was I picked this game up for like $3 in the 2017 Southeast Game Exchange. This game got really expensive as of late. Donkey Kong Land 2. A pretty cool version of Donkey Kong Country 2. It plays like Donkey Kong Country 2, but it's a lot different in terms of the levels. Oop. And this is the game I pulled out earlier, Donkey Kong Land 3, which I recently picked up. And in my opinion, I think it's the best of the three. I did not like 1. I had 1 a while back, but man, the controls were so bad in that game. Battletoads, this is another childhood game of mine. Love this game so much. Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. I had Ages, but I decided to get rid of that game because although I beat it and I think it's a good game, I didn't like it as much as Seasons. And what I did was I transferred the link data, so if one of these days I ever want to play the linked game, I could do that easily with Seasons. I think this might be it. Okay, for the Game Boy games, Tetris. I think you already know what Tetris is. And one of my all-time favorites, Pokemon Silver. Love this game so much. Alright, I think that's it for the Game Boy stuff. I think, yep. On the Game Boy Advance, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, a surprisingly really good version of this game. Donkey Kong Land, the King of Swing, it's whatever. Advance Wars, classic game, but gets really difficult near the end. Power Rangers Time Force, one of the 5 Power Rangers games I have for the Game Boy Advance, and it's not really all that good. Power Rangers SPD, this one's pretty decent. I like this one a lot. One of my childhood favorites. Mario Kart Super Circuit, the Mario Kart that everyone hates, but I love Mario Kart Super Circuit. Spider-Man 3, I remember this one being really difficult when I last played it. Power Rangers Wild Force, this one's pretty decent. I like this one. What we got here? Spider-Man 2. This was another childhood favorite. I used to play this game all the time back in the day, and I used to really like it. Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus on the Game Boy Advance. This one is a really interesting Turtles game. It's not a bad game, but can be very frustrating at times. But I actually like this one way more than the actual console version. Here we have... Let me open this up. This is a reproduction cart of Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Legendary game. Love this game a lot. Yeah, I know it's a reproduction cart, but what can you do? This one's stuck. Oh, Castlevania Harmony of the Dishonest. I actually found this in the thrift back in almost 10 years ago, and I'm paying for like $2. Great game. What we got here? Here's another childhood favorite of mine, Godzilla Domination. Really love this game a lot. TMNT, the 2007 game, really sick beat 'em up. I believe this is, Namco Museum. Basically, you can play Galaga, Miss Pac-Man on the go. Oh, let me see if oh, here we go. Golden Sun and Golden Sun Lost Age. Very good RPGs. Awesome games. Awesome games. You don't laugh at me for this one. Barbie Island Princess. Why did I pick this game, you may ask? This game was in the thrift store, I shit you not, for about 3 years. And nobody, I mean nobody picked it up. I was like, fine, whatever, I'll get it. Get that game away from me. Pokemon, this is my original copy of Pokemon Sapphire, but it doesn't work anymore for some reason. Here is my working Sapphire. There you go. Love Pokemon Sapphire a lot. We're almost done, folks. Ninja Turtles, the 2003 game. Really good game. Really good game. Check that one out. Here's the original Spider-Man. Pretty cool game. Spider-Man Mysterio's Menace. This is a really good game. This is a really dope game. Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Not my favorite Power Rangers game from the Game Boy. Oh, actually, you know what? We have a Game Boy Color game. But, oh, yeah, I forgot about this one. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Good game. I had Time Force. I need to get my copy back. For some reason, Time Force broke on me. Alright. Iridian 3D. One of the first shmups on the Game Boy Advance. Sorry if it's a little dusty. Not a bad game. The music's really good, though. The Incredibles, an okay beat 'em up for the Game Boy Advance. Power Rangers Ninja Storm, good game. And I believe, yep, the last game is, open this up. There we go. Castlevania Circle of the Moon. So there you go. And then if you wonder what this is the link cable. So yeah, that's my Game Boy collection. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Catch you guys next time. Video Game Over 58, sign out. Peace.